What's happening, y'all? This is Busa, and I'm bringing you your weekly update with cryptocurrencies. Right, we've had an interesting past week. Last week it was very interesting with all of the news that were coming from China, that the Chinese were shutting down exchanges, and one of the Chinese exchanges also came out to say that they'll be stopping operations on the 30th of September. So out of that, there was just a lot of panic in the market. There was a lot of sell-offs, and people were selling off. And we could see that the market was crashing down and hitting those red numbers, and prices were literally plummeting down and going down, and I did say last week in the previous video that I did that we are used to such things. In the crypto space, we are not moved by such things. This has happened before with China. This will continue to happen. Cryptocurrency is bigger than China. A lot of people are saying that, is this the end of cryptocurrency? Is this the end of Bitcoin? I mean, throughout the years, so many articles were written about Bitcoin, saying that this is the end of Bitcoin, this is the end of cryptocurrencies. Literally, I can tell you that this is the beginning of cryptocurrencies if only people can take this industry seriously and people stop panicking and selling off every time there is news, But in any case, the market has bounced back, as you can see right now. But before I carry on with the market, how the market is looking like, I would like to speak about Ethereum's hard fork, which is scheduled to happen today. At least the testing part of it is scheduled to happen today, as we know that there's a hard fork coming for Ethereum, and it's coming in two parts. So the first part is scheduled to happen today. I'm just going to quickly navigate to Cointelegraph.com. This is where you can, I'll leave the description of this article. I'll leave the link of this article in the description so that you can also read about it. But basically what's happening here is that Ethereum, they need to improve on their scalability and efficiency on their ecosystem, and they need to allow this overwhelming number of companies and decentralized applications that are coming into their ecosystem, into their network, that want to participate or want to develop. And because of this, it has always been spoken about it before, that there would be a hard fork that is coming. Previously, they just introduced, or they just announced that the hard fork will be happening in two parts. So the first part of this Metropolis, it's called Metropils hard fork proposal, and the first part of this Metropolis hard fork is called Byzantine. So Byzantine will be the first part, which is due to be tested on the 18th of September, which is today. So the first iteration of this Metropolis hard fork, called Byzantine hard fork, is a solution that is expected to minimize the actions of the bad actors within the Ethereum ecosystem. So the Byzantine hard fork will be integrated into Ethereum's testnet on block number 1.7 million, which this is expected to be happening today. So also in the previous interviews, Cointelegraph does mention that they spoke to the Ethereum's co-founder, Vitalik. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Vitalik. He emphasized that the necessity of a network improvement and the execution of the hard fork in order to provide a more efficient, secure, and robust infrastructure for decentralized applications. And then they went on to say that in the past 12 months, there was an increasing number of multi-billion-dollar financial institutions and Fortune 500 companies and decentralized application developers who have entered the Ethereum ecosystem through the means of Enterprise Ethereum Alliance. Companies like JP Morgan, the CEO of JP Morgan went out last week and called Bitcoin a scam and all of that. Whatever, idiot. But anyway, so companies like JP Morgan, Microsoft, Intel, BBVA are actively developing applications on top of the Ethereum's protocol to automate their operations and develop a new infrastructure based on the immutable blockchain network Ethereum network of Ethereum. So hence it is important, because there's so many things that are happening and so many things that are still expected to happen with Ethereum, and Ethereum is growing and more companies are coming in more decentralized application developers are coming in, and all of them, they are using the Ethereum's ecosystem or the Ethereum's platform. So hence the upgrade is very important. And then they're saying that although only the Byzantine Hardfork will be tested on Ethereum's testnet, which is today, a successful testing process of Byzantine Hardfork will allow the Ethereum Foundation and its developers to streamline the integration of the second phase of the Metropils Hardfork. Once the Metropils Hardfork is completed, it will allow most of the decentralized applications Buterin mentioned in the statement above to be commercialized and to be launched in a scalable and efficient ecosystem. So basically, this is what is going to be happening. So testing will be happening today. If the testing is successful, they'll be moving on to the second part of the Metropils Hardfork, and we will see what will be happening. And some of the things that are still yet to be released, or things that people are still expecting, is the Ethereum moving from proof of work to proof of stake. So we don't know, we're not sure if the upgrade, by the time they are done with the second phase of the upgrade, the hard fork, will we see those things being implemented, whereby Ethereum will now be you will be able to stake Ethereum based on how many Ethereum tokens you are holding. All right, so in any case, that's just a brief description, or brief what's happening with Ethereum. So we can expect testing to begin today. Like I said, I will leave this link in the description so that you can read more of this. So let's get back to the markets and let's have a look at the markets. Markets are pretty good this morning. So we have had a bounce back. If you can see that in the last 24 hours, most of the coins are in the green, opposed to last week when everything was in the red. So Bitcoin has bounced back to 3.8. I mean, it went down to about $3,000, sorry. Went down to about $3,000, and it was, almost going down to under $3,000. And we saw a quick bounce back on Saturday. Was it Saturday? Friday. On Friday. Yeah, on Friday. We saw a quick bounce back on Friday. I mean, when Ethereum was on $3,000, and then, in an instant, it went back to $3,500, $3,600. So Ethereum also was really dropping. So we are gaining a little bit right there on Ethereum, going again back to that $3,000 mark. So Bitcoin Cash is still under $500. It took a knock. It was about $530, and then it took a knockdown. So we are now climbing up again slowly. As you can see, we've got about 17% increase in the last 24 hours. LiteCoin also is coming back a little bit. The Dash also is coming back. It was also under $300, so it has climbed quickly to go back to that $300 mark, and it is sitting there. NEO was one of the coins that took a hard beating also. So NEO was now about $18, $17, and we are seeing that it's climbing back up to 21. Ethereum Classic also took a huge knocking. So if you can see, Ethereum Classic is still in the last 7 days, it lost about 24% of its value. So Ethereum Classic is also trying to climb up a little bit with an increase of about 13.5% in the last 24 hours. So Steam also went down to less than $1. Steam is one of the coins that I'm also looking. It went down to less than $1. We are climbing up a little bit there also on Steam. And as you can see that there is positivity. Most of the coins have bounced back, or they are on the process of bouncing back and giving us those good returns. Verge also went to as low as about 40 units. I don't know how to pronounce this because this is still under $1 in any case. So it was 0.004, and you can see that it's now back on 0.006. So Verge is also climbing up a little bit. So yeah, in any case, I mean, coins are coming back up. there was that panic. It was because of people were panicking, selling off their coins, selling off their coins, selling off their coins. So please, guys, stop doing all of these nonsense, right? So we need to trust and believe in cryptocurrency. And I know that cryptocurrency is the future of money. We still have a long way to go with cryptocurrency. In any case, guys, this is the update that I'm giving you this Monday morning in September. So let's have a look what will happen if the testing of Ethereum is going to affect the price. Once it's done today, we'll see what it goes, and then hopefully when it's successfully done, they're going to announce when will the second phase of the Metropils Hardfork be taking place. This is Busa with your weekly update with cryptocurrencies. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys. If you are new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Like the video, guys. Dislike if you didn't like the video. Any reaction is good reaction for me. Peace out.